Onion growing is a timeless activity that has been enjoyed by gardeners and farmers for centuries. This versatile and nutritious vegetable can be grown in a wide range of climates and soil types, making it a popular choice for growers around the world. Whether you're looking to start a small home garden or establish a large-scale commercial operation, onion growing offers a rewarding and satisfying experience. With its many health benefits and culinary uses, the humble onion is a staple ingredient in cuisines across the globe, making it an essential crop for any gardener or farmer. Onion growing is a fascinating and rewarding process that involves a range of techniques and practices, from selecting the right variety of seed to processing and packaging the final product in a factory setting. In this video, we will explore each stage of the onion growing and processing journey in detail, highlighting some of the key considerations and challenges involved in each step. Selecting the right onion variety. The first step in onion growing is selecting the right variety of seed for your climate and soil type. Onions come in a range of shapes, sizes, and colors, and each variety has its own unique characteristics and growing requirements. Some popular onion varieties include yellow onions, red onions, and sweet onions, each of which offers its own distinct flavor and texture. Preparing the soil. Once you have selected your onion variety, the next step is preparing the soil. Onions prefer well-drained soil with a pH level between 6 and 7. So, it's important to amend the soil with organic matter and fertilizer as needed. Onions also require plenty of sunlight and regular watering to thrive. Planting the seeds. Onion seeds can be planted directly in the ground or started indoors and transplanted later. Planting time depends on your location and climate, but generally falls between late winter and early spring. Onion seeds should be planted 1 inch deep and 4 to 6 inches apart, and rows spaced 12 to 18 inches apart. Cultivating and caring for the plants. Once the onions have sprouted, it's important to cultivate the soil around them regularly to prevent weeds and encourage healthy growth. Onions also require regular watering and fertilizer throughout the growing season to ensure optimal yields and quality. Harvesting the onions. Onions are typically ready to harvest when the tops begin to yellow and fall over. Once the onions have been harvested, they should be allowed to dry in a warm, dry location with good ventilation for several weeks. Sorting and grading the onions. Once the onions have dried, they are sorted and graded based on size, shape, and quality. This process typically involves visual inspection and sorting by hand or using specialized machinery. Packing and shipping the onions. Once the onions have been sorted and graded, they are packed and shipped to wholesalers and retailers around the world. Onions can be packed in bags, boxes, or other containers depending on the customer's needs or preferences. Onion processing. Onions can be processed in a variety of ways, including chopping, dicing, and slicing. Processing can be done by hand or using specialized machinery and can be customized to meet the needs of different customers and applications. Onion storage. Onions can be stored for extended periods of time in a cool, dry location with good ventilation. Proper storage is important to prevent spoilage and maintain quality. Onion factory processing is an important step in the journey from field to table, involving a range of specialized equipment and techniques to transform raw onions into a range of value-added products. We'll explore some of the key processes involved in onion factory processing, highlighting some of the challenges and considerations involved in each step. Sorting and washing. One of the first steps in onion factory processing is sorting and washing the raw onions. This process typically involves removing any debris, dirt, or foreign objects from the onion and separating them based on size and quality. Onions can be sorted and washed by hand or using specialized machinery depending on the scale of the operation. Peeling and slicing. Once the onions have been sorted and washed, they are typically peeled and sliced using specialized equipment. In peeling and slicing, machines can vary in design and function, but generally involve removing the outer layers of the onion and slicing it into uniform pieces. This process can be customized to meet the needs of different customers and applications. Drying and dehydration. In some cases, onions may need to be dried or dehydrated to extend their shelf life or prepare them for further processing. This process typically involves removing the moisture from the onions using specialized equipment and techniques such as air drying or oven drying. Dehydrated onions can be used in a range of food products such as soups, stews, and snack foods. Packing and packaging. Once the onions have been processed, they are typically packed and packaged for shipping and storage. Onions can be packed in bags, boxes, or other containers depending on the customer's needs and preferences. Packaging can also be customized to include a variety of branding and labeling information, as well as information on the onion variety, origin, and quality. Quality control. Throughout the onion factory processing journey, quality control is a key consideration to ensure that the final product meets the highest standards of safety, nutrition, and quality. Quality control can involve visual inspection, sensory evaluation, and laboratory testing, among other techniques. By maintaining rigorous quality control standards, onion processors can ensure that their products are safe and nutritious and meet the needs of customers around the world. In conclusion, onion growing and processing involves a range of techniques and practices that require careful attention and expertise at each stage. By selecting the right variety of seed, preparing the soil, cultivating and caring for the plants, harvesting and sorting the onions, processing and packaging the final product, and storing and shipping the onions, growers and processors can ensure a high-quality and nutritious crop that meets the needs of customers around the world. Thank you for watching.